I'll have each of you answer is, Ross, why do movie theaters still matter, and what is so essential about this theatrical experience that we're sharing?
I think it's the community. It's people getting together, getting out of the house and excited about seeing a movie together and sharing that experience, going to a place where they can make memories and remember them. And I think it's about the collective experience of seeing something together all at once, the emotional connectivity.
And April, what do you think?
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, I watch things on streamers, we all do, but it just becomes a blur, doesn't it? You don't remember, what did you see yesterday, last week, whatever. It's just all kind of the same. But when you go to see a film in a place like this, in a neighborhood movie palace, in a theater, it really creates a more vivid memory. And most of the filmmakers that we think are the best, they will always talk about how films made an impression on them in certain theaters. And so there's just a more intimate relationship with the filmmaker and with the film and the characters in the film when you see them in a dark theater like this, as opposed to watching it at home.
Thank you. Very good answers. So Ross, what has been an important venue for moviegoing in Los Angeles? The Nuart has been that. And what is the significance of a neighborhood movie theater like this today?
Well, I think if you've lived in LA, and I've lived here for 26 years, you'll be coming to the Nuart for a huge range of films, genres, and experiences. To have a theater nearby that you can think of as your own, where you can wait for the film to kind of, the people who book these theaters are thinking about their audiences, and they care about what you want and what I want, and they're creating an experience, and we're also looking to them to lead us into new ideas and new films. So I think the importance of a neighborhood experience is that they know their customer and the patrons know the theater, and I think that relationship is really essential.
Great. I know you all know Jim, Andy, and Chris, right? Who greet you each time you come here for a movie. And April, you've made these 3 documentaries. You've interviewed a lot of people, exhibitors, distributors, patrons. What's been kind of the overriding theme of people that are passionate about movie theaters? Is there 1 or 2 things that keep coming up every time you do these interviews?
Well, lately, I mean, we're in a period of time where this idea of theatrical exhibition and theatrical window has been challenged quite a bit. And we also went through 2 years of theaters mostly being closed for the majority of that time, which never happened before. Even during the influenza pandemic in 1918, the theaters stayed open. This is the first time they all had to close. And so I think everybody's very hopeful, but it certainly has been a super challenging couple of years. And when I've been on the road, most recently, I was on the road with my Movie Palace documentary, visiting a lot of beautiful theaters just like this when COVID hit. I was right in the middle of my theatrical exhibition and the whole thing got shut down. And so I was very close to what was hitting these theaters at the time. And then more recently, I've been traveling with my drive-in documentary. And I think drive-in owners and independent cinemas are very similar, that they are very important to the communities. And I think it's that drive to be there for the communities where they live. They become part of the community, and they want to keep their places going so bad because they feel like they're providing something important to the community.
That's great. And Ross, there's 9 more days of this festival. What do you recommend people see besides just a little of everything?
Well, besides everything, I would definitely recommend, if you haven't seen Rashomon on a big screen in 35mm, that would be something. If you've never been to Rocky Horror Picture Show, that's an experience, obviously, that's been essential to the Nuart's history since 1987. And there are so many other films and appearances. Penelope Spheres will be here with Decline of Western Civilization Part 3. You've got Pink Flamingos tomorrow night. There's just a lot to see, and it really cherishes the history of this theater and respects it, as well as we've got also a wonderful festival screening of Weird. So there's just a lot to see over the time period. And the most important thing is, it's at the Nuart, and then to be seen with an audience just like you. And that's what makes it really, really special. It's about the film, and about the community, and about the theater.
Now, a little commercial for how you can come back for free to see other movies at the Nuart, because we have Bardo coming up for Inarritu, and we have White Noise. You got a metal ticket tonight, so be sure to scan the QR code and sign up to win prizes, because we are going to be giving away like a pass to come back to any Landmark theater for the year. And we are opening a theater in Pasadena as well before the end of the year, so we'll have our West Side and our Pasadena and more coming soon. So be sure to scan that. So in wrapping up, we're gonna see Empire of Light in just a few minutes, and your thoughts, guys?
Well, as soon as I first heard about this film, I've been excited to see it because obviously getting the word out about how important it is to go to theaters, to support theaters, and remembering how important this experience is. When I saw there was a narrative film about it, I was like, that's awesome. Maybe it could be a double feature with my documentary on the topic one day. But mostly, I just, obviously this is right up my alley, so to be able to see it here tonight as a special event screening is just really amazing. I'm so excited to be here. I have not seen it yet. I'm going to experience with all of you, so I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's the same with me, and I think it's not a secret or a surprise that Empire of Light and Fablemans and all these other movies about the importance of cinema are all coming out at the same time. And this is a film that I've been staring at, waiting for months, and I'm excited. I haven't seen it either, so I think it's a wonderful tribute that Sam Mendes and all the filmmakers and stars have worked on this film to celebrate the movie-going experience and to celebrate a theater like this, so we're thrilled. But more than that, I could talk about it forever. I'm excited to hear from Sam Mendes, who we're going to hear from right now. So, thanks.